What's going on YouTube? Mr. Flip coming at you, and I am blown away. So a couple of my videos ago, you guys heard me basically mention that I was picked up by American Tackle Company. I was given the opportunity to do their pro staff, and I'm blown away and happy with the opportunity to be actually a part of the team. We got a bundle package in the mail today, and I'm just going to go ahead and start slapping stuff on the table and show you what I got in the mail today for being part of the team. Yeah, buddy, check it out. Boom, baby. We got an American Tackle Company hat. Very awesome hat, you guys can see. If you're not familiar with American Tackle Company, I'll be leaving all the links down below in the description. You can check them out on NPS, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. They're all over the media. So yeah, one of their biggest systems is the microwave. These are micro guided waves, or micro eyes, I guess you consider it as, for customizing fishing rods and stuff like that. And a very unique design that they made. Basically, it looks just like that. And what it does is it reduces the friction of casting. So that is what the microwave is. You guys see their line control system. There are some videos on YouTube of how those microwave eyes work, and they're unique. I really want to upgrade my rods, and I will probably be doing that here eventually, or maybe even just order me a custom made rod. So yeah, there it is on the back of the hat, American Tackle US. Beautiful hat. And that is a flex, not a flex fit, this is a fitted hat where you can fit it yourself, or I guess that's what you call it. But yeah, there's the hat, you guys. Let me bust into this package and start slapping stuff on the table as I stated I would do. There it is. Check out this logo, this sticker, you guys. This is exactly what I was just talking about with their microwave eyes. This is like what the guided eyes look like on the rods, and it's a very unique look. And as I stated, the line goes through this part right here, so it's really cool. There's that, a sticker. Let's dig more into this package here. One thing I'm going to bust out, this is really cool, you guys, jig skins. If you guys are not familiar with jig skins, I'll be doing a review on these, on how they actually work. But for now, go ahead and look on YouTube, check out jig skins, you guys. They're really cool. What it is you're able to basically customize your old beat up lures, your new lures, or even lures that you make. What you do is, I'll show you on the back here, is you have this. Is basically, I think there's a 3-pack or 4-pack in here. Let's go ahead and open it. I'll open it and show you guys what we got. Excuse me real quick as I open up the package. That way I can give you a full visual and not just talk to you about what jig skins are. So let me open this package here. Excuse me. Come on. There we go. Opening up the package. All right. I don't have a lure on me, unfortunately, but here, this is what a jig skin is, you guys. And what you basically do is, if you want to customize one of your old lures or new lures or what have you, what you do is you get your lure and you're going to basically measure. Let me try to open this. You basically measure what your lure's distance would be. You mark it, you cut it, and then on the bottom side where your hook eyes are going to be, you will mark that, cut that little hole out, you put your lure inside like how this would be, and you get some boiling hot water, dip that in the hot water, and this is going to form onto that lure, and basically you're going to get this pattern on that lure. Really cool. And this does not shrink lengthwise, it is going to shrink down size. It's going to basically shrink onto your lure. So that is what jig skin is. Let me go ahead and give you another visual of the packaging there. So jig skins, you guys, make sure you check it out. Look it up on YouTube. Really cool. I am really stoked to use this, and I'm actually going to do a product review as I use this to show you guys a demonstration on how it's done. Digging into the package, we got some more decals. I'm going to be putting these on my truck, on my kayak, you name it. We're going to have American Tackle all over the place. So there it is, pro staff, microwave line control system, another sticker there. Let's dig into the package. And then here we go. This is called Wake, you guys. These are some... Wake is a brand basically with fishing lures. I actually ordered me a Wake lure just to show you guys. I ordered a smaller profile one for the fact that I want to start doing some pond fishing for bass. And I'm also going to try to use this on some trout. But yeah, here is one of the Wake lures. You can see, really cool, and it's very small, and I think this thing is going to kill it for fishing for trout and stuff like that. It does have somewhat of a trout, it is the trout pattern, but trout will still attack this, trust me. And especially like our bass that we've been having out here in the river system, they've been stalking trout, so I know the bass are definitely going to hit that. Let's jump into some more stuff. We got another American tackle company logo sticker there. Excuse me. We have some of the company pins, as you can see, really cool. I'll be using those at work, and then I also always keep a pin in my tackle bag, just when I'm out and about. So, and then we have, last but not least, some American tackle. These are the little sticky tabs, I guess you call it, little notepads or whatever. I'll be putting one of these in my tackle bag as well. And then we have basically the welcome letter, American Tackle Pro Staff, NPS National Pro Staff. It's just a letter congratulating me for being a part of the team. They do carry some line, you guys. They have a phenomenal line from what I'm understanding. I am going to test out some of their line as well and do some product reviews on that. This is the Nano line. It goes all the way up to, it looks like, I think this one's the braid. It goes up to like 65 pounds or what have you. There's the chart there. So if you guys are in the market for some line, there you go. Check out Nano line, and you guys can find that on American Tackle Company. There's the jig skin, basically a flyer for the jig skin. Refurbish, retrofit, customize any lure in seconds, usually using only hot water. There's some of their patterns there. Really cool. That's one thing I really like about these patterns, is that you have a more realistic look than what most fishing lures look like. Let me put this paper down. And then in the inside, you guys can see there's some more patterns and stuff for you. But yeah, look, they got like the real mullet that almost looks like a baby striped bass. And I guarantee you that thing will work so good here on the Colorado River, because yes, our striped bass do eat each other. And then they got other, other minnows and things in that nature. And then there's some of the sizes and stuff. So it's really cool. You can actually use these on top water poppers, jerk baits, just about anything. You can use them on swim baits and stuff too. And I think I'm going to actually order some bigger ones so I can try to use them on my S-Waver 200s and that nature. So there's that. Jig skins works great on variety of lures. So you can see there's an actual swim bait there. And yeah, really cool. And then jumping into the flyer for Wake. As I was stating, it is a lure company. It says 2017 here. There's one of the lures there. They have these things which are really cool. They're called the jig wobblers. I do believe these things like semi-sink. They have a bill on the end of the first part of the body, and then the head is separated and basically jointed. I have not used one of these yet, but I am definitely going to order some and give them a shot. It's very unique because what you got is basically, like it states, a jig wobbler. You can jig it off the bottom like a deep dive crankbait, stuff in that nature. Then here's some more of their lures, you guys. Really nice. This is called the Crip Walk. I believe it's kind of like a jerk bait, twitch bait in that nature. Then they got the Jive. I believe that is what I ordered, was the Jive. Let's see. Yeah, mine is the Jive. So there's the Jive there. And you can see how the profile looks in real life besides picture. Then they have the Pelagear. I'm assuming that's how it's stated. I believe this is going to be like a soft lure. And then they have the Bottom Gear. I'm not sure. I believe those are going to be soft as well. And then you have some of your standard smaller swim baits. These things work really good out here, these type of swim baits. Then you have Wake Grubs and Henkel gummies. I'm going to have to get some of these in shad for the lake and stuff as well. Then on the back we got some more. This is the soft jig wobbler. I guess these ones are the soft version, as it states. Good prices too. Look at this, $13.99. Then you got the flea. This is called the flea. It's got the curly tail. And then you have the flex fish. I got to get some of these flex fish, you guys. Boot tails work phenomenal out here where I'm at in Arizona. And these things have like basic gappage in the tail area to cause more action. And also it sets off, I guess what you consider like a wake when it's basically going through the water. So yeah, there's my bundle package. Thank you, American Tackle Company, for inviting me into this program and being able to be a part of the team. It wholeheartedly means a lot to me. I love sponsorship, and when I basically join a sponsorship, I don't join it for freebies, you guys. I've shot down a lot of companies, trust me, I really have. And you know, some companies is just, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. But when I come across, you know, a company that has down-to-earth people in it, who actually communicate with you and so on and so forth, you know, I am all for it. I really like, you know, basically, you know, wearing their product, using their product, and helping companies basically be seen. That is part of my biggest goal, is being sponsored, is I really like to help promote. That's one of my biggest things, is promotion. And then, you know, all these product reviews and stuff like that, these are basically just what I do. I'm not asked to do these product reviews or anything like that by these companies, unless, you know, it's a company that I asked, hey, what, can I do a product review on your stuff? And then, you know, then you see the product reviews. But a lot of these companies, you know, it's just, it's wholeheartedly a blessing to be a part of. You know, I'm a part of Linecutterz, Okuma Fishing. I've done a lot for WaterWolf. I've done a lot for Savage Gear, BaitSanity, you name it. You know, I've had that opportunity to be able to work with a lot of these companies, and it's been a blessing. It really has. And so, American Tackle Company, thank you so much for inviting me into the team. It really means a lot, and I'm going to be putting in some work for you guys. And that sums it up from this package. I am up and out. Much love and respects. And you guys hit NPS. If you do not have the app of NPS, make sure you download it. It's free to download. And if you're really looking into sponsorships or what have you, that is an open door opportunity for you to be able to be sponsored. And then also for those of you who don't want to join NPS, if you're looking for sponsorship and you really dig a company, you know, with all your heart, and you really want to be a part of that team, it does not hurt to email that team and say, hey, look, I'd like to be a part of this team. What can I do to become, you know, a staff member, pro staff, or field staff, or even just a product reviewer, or what have you. Get out there, you guys, and do it. You have to, sometimes you have to reach out to companies, you know, because the fishing community is so huge, and us anglers, we're pretty much lower on the totem pole than a lot of other anglers out there. You know, we have competition anglers out there, we have big YouTube anglers out there and stuff like that. So sometimes we have to reach out to companies to be able to be noticed for sponsorship. But trust me, you guys, get into sponsorships. Once you do, you start being noticed a lot more, and it really helps with building a YouTube channel, partnerships and friendships. I mean, I have so many people as like really close friends now just due to sponsorships. You know, I've met a lot of really awesome people who are really down to earth, and that's one thing I really enjoy. And it's not going to affect you if you get into a sponsorship and you do not feel like you want to be a part of that team no more. They will not kick you, you know, into the crowd to where everybody sees, hey, you failed at being part of that sponsorship. No, it's not like that, trust me. As I stated, I've dropped out of a few other companies, and I've shot some companies down, and just for the fact that, you know, I felt like I was basically a speck on the wall and not noticeable, or, you know, or I felt as if I could not progress and do what, you know, they wanted me to do. One thing I really love about American Tackle Company is that they, in their welcome letter, they do let you know you do not have to go all out. You know, you don't have to promote or anything in that nature. You know, it's all up to you on your time. Now, they do love it if you do promote or what have you, but they do not recommend it, and they will not kick you out if you are not very active. So that is definitely a plus with that company, you know, because a lot of us have families, a lot of us work 2 to 3 jobs or just one job full time and not have that full time to be able to get out there and fish and represent the product. So, you know, a lot of great sponsors, you know, they do not expect you to put in a tremendous amount of work, you know, and then if you're not, you know, progressing or representing in any nature, you know, they're not going to look down on you for that. So it's really cool. All right, so I'm going to quit jibber jabbing. If you guys have any questions about sponsorships or anything like that, or if I can help you guys get into any type of sponsorships, let me know. I do have a lot of connections, and I'd be more than willing to, you know, put my foot out there for you guys if you're looking for sponsorships. So that sums it up from here. Much love and respect to you, an American Tackle Company. Thank you for letting me be a part of the team. All right, I'm up and out. Peace. See you guys on the water.